President Trump continues to take aim at many of his perceived enemies. Just late last night, the president signed a late-night executive order to cut funding for PBS and NPR. He also wrote on social media that they will be taking away Harvard's tax-exempt status after they refuse to back down to his demands. At the same time, the White House released a new budget proposal for next year that includes steep cuts to domestic spending, but more funding for defense and border security. Erica Brown reports.
President Donald Trump unveiled his budget for next year, and it includes steep cuts that would make permanent many of the spending cuts from Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. Trump's budget chief, Russell Vought, outlined the president's spending priorities during a cabinet meeting Wednesday.
To make sure we have the border resources, the defense resources, and to save the American people some tax money and make sure all those tax cuts that you ran on are in there that help get people back into the workforce.
The White House proposal would cut $163 billion in non-defense discretionary spending. That's a 22% cut from current levels. Many federal agencies would lose more than a third of their budgets, with the largest hits to programs focused on health care, education, and clean energy. But the Defense Department and border security would see a spending increase, with the Pentagon's spending boosted by 13%, or about $1 trillion. While the president's new budget proposal is for next year, this year's budget is still working its way through Congress and needs only a simple majority to pass.
The biggest thing we're working on, maybe bigger than tariffs in a certain sense, is we call it the one big beautiful bill.
Trump met with Republican leaders of the House Thursday to discuss $1.5 trillion in cuts to offset big tax breaks. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
The president is also trying to cut funding for PBS and NPR, claiming the broadcasters are biased. Both organizations say they are looking into measures to prevent the executive order from taking effect.